Everyone told me motherhood would complete me. No one warned me it might break me first. They placed her in my arms, this tiny little thing I had carried for 9 months. She was warm, pink, perfect. And I waited. For that rush of love they all talked about. You know, that moment when your whole life changes, when everything makes sense. But it didn't come. Not in that room. Not that night. Instead, I felt a quiet terror wrap around me like a fog. A voice inside whispering, "You're not ready. You're not enough." I didn't tell anyone. Because what kind of mother says she didn't feel that magic? What kind of woman loves her child, but resents what motherhood took from her? I loved her. Deeply, fiercely. But at the same time, I was mourning the version of me that vanished. I missed my mornings, sipping hot coffee alone in the quiet, getting dressed in real clothes, wearing lipstick, going to work and being seen, not as someone's mother, but as me. Now I lived in milk-stained pajamas. I counted time in 3-hour stretches between feedings. I cried in the shower and when I had one, because I didn't recognize my body or my reflection. My partner tried, but he didn't get it. He slept through her cries. He left the house for work and came back to a war zone. Laundry, dishes, a baby that wouldn't nap, and a woman he barely recognized. Sometimes I'd stare out the window with her in my arms and wonder, is this it now? Is this who I am? And then I'd feel the guilt. Guilt for even thinking that. Guilt for not loving every moment like the Instagram moms said I should. I remember one night she was screaming uncontrollably. My back ached. My breasts were leaking. I stood in the hallway rocking her, whispering, "Please, please just sleep." And I started sobbing. Not because she wouldn't stop crying, but because I felt like I was disappearing. Eventually I told someone. Not my partner, not at first. A friend who'd had kids. And when I said, "I'm scared I'm not good at this," she didn't flinch. She said, "Me too," for a long time. That cracked the silence open. I got help. A therapist, journaling, short walks where I listened to music that had nothing to do with babies. I stopped trying to be the perfect mom and started being a real one. My daughter is 3 now. She's funny, wild, and the light of my life. But I'm not just mama anymore. I'm a woman again, a human, with wants, needs, dreams. I'm not ashamed to say I fought to come back to myself. To the mother silently unraveling behind closed doors. You're not failing. You're not broken. You're rebuilding. And you don't owe anyone a picture-perfect motherhood. You just owe yourself grace.